In today's world, we all carry some form of tech, whether it's your phone and headphones, or a bunch of hard drives, cables, and other tech gear. Sure, you can throw all this into your bag, but a lot of the times it leads to a jumbled up mess and possibly damaged tech. We found the quality of life and protection of gear to be better with this stuff organized. In this video, we're taking a look at 10 tech pouches so you can keep your gear tidy, organized, and protected. I'm Tom, the founder of Pack Hacker, your guide to better gear. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and ringing that bell. Over the years, we have reviewed a bunch of different tech pouches over at packhacker.com. This is not our top 10 list, but rather just 10 that we have had great experiences with over the years, and we're excited to share with you. We'll leave links over to our website down in the description below for every product mentioned in this video, where we include more information, a full review for some of them, and the best buying options that help support our channel at no additional cost to you, so make sure to check those out. Let's dive in. The Peak Design Tech Pouch was one of the first products we knew we needed to feature when putting this list together. Peak Design is known for their innovative designs and clever organization, and all of it is on display with this tech pouch. This may not look like anything special from the outside, but open it up and you will find a slew of stretchy pockets, mini dividers, and elastic loops. There's also a zippered pocket in the middle with even more organization inside. You can find a full rundown of each pocket and how we utilize them by checking out the full written review over at packhacker.com. With all this organization comes great responsibility. You have to pack this thing out right. We've noticed if one side is more full than the other, it can be hard to zip up, and it can also be tough to find room for larger items due to all of the mini pockets. That being said, this pouch is a great choice if you have a lot of small and medium-sized tech, you love organization, and you appreciate the protection that this somewhat bulky pouch provides. When it comes to internal organization, the Topo Design's accessory bags are the complete opposite of Peak Design. That's because there's absolutely nothing going on inside of these things, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. Some people like a separate pocket for everything, and others like an open space they can just chuck things into and go. We've actually had a great discussion in the Pack Hacker Pro community about what our members carry with them inside of their tech pouches. We'll leave a link down in the description below if you want to join our excellent community of gear enthusiasts. Plus, get access to enhanced content, our private deals vault, entry into private giveaways, and more. The lack of internal organization makes these accessory bags super versatile, but just note you may have to go fishing for smaller items that get jumbled around on the inside of the pouch. I'll usually put a smaller pouch inside of a larger one to hold the really small gear that I don't want to lose. That being said, these are some of my favorites. I have traveled with them quite a bit, and I like that there is not a lot of rigidity in them either, so you can fill them up. Based on what's inside, it kind of takes the space of the pouch. Really easy to pack and travel with. Additionally, they have pull tabs on both ends for easy zipping, a high-vis interior that makes it easy to see what's going on inside, and they're available in a few different sizes. The sizes are confusingly named micro, small, and medium versus small, medium, and large. I used to think that there was going to be some kind of large Topo Designs accessory bag coming out, but I just haven't seen it yet, and it's been years. While these pouches don't offer a ton of protection and the bulky paracord zipper could be considered a little overkill, if you're looking for durable, versatile, and simple tech pouches, the Topo Designs accessory bags are a great choice. The Thule Subterra PowerShuttle, which, as you can probably guess, is a part of Thule's Subterra line, which we're big fans of. In fact, we have been testing the Thule Subterra 34 for over a year, and a lot of what we like in that pack you can find in the PowerShuttle as well. This includes the bright interior, clever organization, and 800D nylon. Unzipping this thing, you will find a nice variety of pockets and dividers. On the right side, you'll find a mesh pocket for smaller items, along with a sleeve at the back for larger gear like a power bank. There's actually a wire pass-through here through which you can charge your phone, but it's not something we've used a lot. Finally, on the left side, there's some elastic loops for cables and a pen, and then a zippered pocket just behind. This thing can be a little bulky due to its construction, but it's not a major issue as long as you utilize all the space inside. And it does offer a fair amount of protection. If you're in need of more space for larger items, Thule also has a PowerShuttle Plus. It's perfect for people who travel with full-sized over-the-ear headphones. Check out our full review of the Plus over on our website, link down in the description below. The Mission Workshop tool roll is a slightly different design than the other pouches we've taken a look at on this list so far. It's technically a roll as opposed to a pouch, but it works all the same. You can get inside by simply unclipping the buckle and rolling it out. We didn't think this style would lend itself to tech gear at first, but we have been pleasantly surprised. Inside you'll find 4 zippered compartments with heavy-duty nylon mesh so you can easily see what's going on. And while this thing isn't ideal for bulkier items, we have found that an 87-watt MacBook Pro charger can fit nicely inside and it still rolls up. On that note, if you have less items inside, you can roll this up, tighten this down, and the tool roll becomes smaller, which is a big advantage for this style of design. The 500D nylon material attracts a bit more fluff than we'd like, but it is incredibly durable, made right here in the US with YKK zippers, Duraflex hardware, and a lifetime warranty from Mission Workshop to boot. The folks over at Bihn did a great job naming this pouch the handy little thing. It sums it up quite well. The pouch comes in 2 different sizes, size 1 and size 2. They must have run out of creative names by this point. We've been testing the larger size 2 that we have here, which we've really been digging. While it works on its own just as a standalone tech pouch, it also integrates really nicely into the rest of Bihn's ecosystem. Its shape is designed to perfectly fit inside the Cynic backpack, and there are O-rings throughout, so you can even attach smaller Bihn pouches inside. You can also throw a waist or shoulder strap onto this pouch, but more on that over on our full review at packhacker.com. The main compartment opens up fully clamshell style for easy access, and while there is a ton of organization inside, we have found it can be a tad limiting because it takes some time to access and use all the pockets. Finally, there's a pocket on the front, which is really handy, though the curved zipper took some time getting used to. The bottom line is if you like organization and you have a lot of small tech, the Bihn handy little thing should be on your list of tech pouches to check out. If you want to go swimming with your tech accessories, the Pelican G40 Go case is the one for you. Okay, that might be a little bit extreme, but this thing is IP67 rated and it is waterproof for up to 1 meter under the water for 30 minutes. As Pelican put it, it is crush-proof, dust-proof, and everyday stuff-proof, offering great protection for your gear. This shouldn't come as a surprise though if you've ever come across Pelican before, as they're famous for their hardshell protective equipment cases, and the Go case is just a smaller version. Inside the case, you'll be greeted with a tray at the top that can hold even the largest phones, like an iPhone 11 Pro Max. Lifting up the tray, you'll find some card slots on the other side, along with an elastic loop, and then some storage space underneath. We must say though that the space at the bottom is very limiting, and if you put anything inside that is too tall, you won't be able to get that insert back in and it won't sit flush, causing you to not be able to close it. This drawback exists in pretty much every hard case, and it's not flexible compared to a lot of the other cloth and nylon accessory bags and pouches that we've taken a look at so far. That being said, you will struggle to find a safer place to store your smaller tech accessories and your phone than the Pelican G40 Go case. Incase is well known for their laptop sleeves and backpacks, so you can trust them to make a great tech pouch. That's exactly what they've brought to the table with the Nylon Accessory Organizer. We have the nylon version, which is this one. We have done a full review over on our site, and then there's also the bionic version. Incase's bionic fabric is created from recovered plastic pollution found in marine and coastal environments. Taking a look at this thing, there's a zippered pocket on the outside, which is useful for tech you may need quick access to. Then on the inside, you'll find lots of varied organization, such as stretchy mesh pockets, elastic loops, divider pockets, and even a tiny zippered compartment for small items. There's so much organization that you'll probably struggle to utilize it all, which is perfectly fine as everything lays flat when not in use. We must note that we have found a few loose threads after only 1 month of testing, and we're a little bit skeptical of the unbranded zippers, but they have been fine so far to date. All in all, the Incase Accessory Organizer is a nifty pouch that does a great job at organizing your daily tech essentials. Before we take a look inside the Bellroy Tech Kit, we have to appreciate the look of this thing. We're digging the modern style, premium feel, and classy aesthetic that Bellroy manages to achieve. And if you'd like to check out more of what they have to offer, make sure to check out our 10 Bellroy products video featuring a selection of their backpacks, slings, wallets, and more. The Tech Kit can be opened up full clamshell and laid out on the table for easy access. On the left side, we have a ton of elastic loops for cables, memory sticks, and pens, along with a somewhat hidden magnetic divider pocket just behind. Then on the right side, there are 2 stretchy pockets. These are good for larger items, as we found smaller items have a tendency to fall out and move around the pouch since there is no zipper. As for its structure, the Bellroy Tech Kit has some foam lining going on here, and that keeps it more structured, but it also gives it a little bit of a boxy and a bulky feel. It's more flexible than the Peak Design Tech Pouch, but not nearly as flexible as the Topo Design's accessory bags, for example. At the time of this video, Bellroy also offers a smaller, compact version of this pouch as well. Magpul is a tough and rugged brand, and their DAKA pouches embody this perfectly. They are ultra durable and the construction is top notch. And because of the reinforced polymer fabric and the YKK AquaGuard zipper, they're also pretty much waterproof. We wouldn't necessarily recommend submerging this like the Pelican Go case. Because there's a zipper here, it's not entirely waterproof, but it'll get you pretty close in most other situations that have some kind of moisture or inclement weather. As for the pouch itself, there is no organization inside, so it's more of a throw stuff in and go. Just to note, the welded construction around the outside does eat up a bit of space. And the carabiner holes on either side of the zipper shorten the length of the zippered opening. On the front of the pouch, there is a dot matrix down here that can be used for labeling. Naturally, we went with Packhacker, but you can also use this to differentiate between pouches and what's inside. We have found that the stickiness of the material on the outside can make it hard to take this in and out of a fully packed bag. All in all, the Magpul DAKA pouches define utility. They do what they're supposed to do really well. The Millican Smith utility pouch is a minimal tech pouch with pretty much no organization inside, but we dig it. It's incredibly versatile and you can fit a surprising amount of gear inside. It's also got a roll top closure that's useful as it allows you to adjust the size of the pouch, rolling it down further when you don't have as much stuff inside. And it can even be rolled up entirely when not in use. Though it must be said that because there's only one opening at the top, smaller items can drop to the bottom, and we found ourselves having to empty the entire pouch to reach them. When it comes to materials, this pouch has some pretty sweet stuff going on. Millican's bionic canvas fabric feels great to the touch, it's durable, and great for the environment too. Finally, the aluminum G-hook is sturdy and reliable, along with adding some heritage vibes to the overall look, which we like. If you're not picky about tons of organization, the Millican Smith utility pouch is a durable and handy little pouch that's worth checking out. So there you have it, 10 different tech pouches that will help you keep your gear organized and protected while you're on the go. Make sure to go check out our full reviews and more information over at packhacker.com on a lot of these pouches. We'll leave links to everyone down in the description below. And we would love to know what your favorite tech pouch is, so make sure to leave us a comment. Thanks for keeping it here at Packhacker, your guide to better gear. We'll see you in the next video.